everybody. I am MrGamingGuitarist, and so after rumors that Ben Affleck wouldn't be directing the Batman, he finally says that he is directing it. So I have an article here from Collider, and I'll post the link to the article. And so pretty much it says here, Affleck is poised to direct the standalone Batman movie, which he's co-writing with Jeff Johns, but the Argo filmmaker has been rather non-committal when it comes to a timetable, and for good reason. Affleck has the clout to put his foot down and not start racing towards a release date, even if Warner Brothers no doubt wishes the Batman was coming sooner rather than later. Well, thank goodness for that. So before, lots of people were wondering if WB is like treating Affleck like in the same way that Fox was treating Josh Trank, in the way they completely ruined his Fantastic Four movie. And so I'm glad to see that that's not happening. And this was a quote that he mentioned when he was on Jimmy Kimmel last night, and he says, quote, "I'm gonna direct the next Batman. We're working on it. It's one of those things that's really frustrating because, like with Live by Night, it took me a year and a half to write it and get it ready, and I worked really hard. It's just nobody gave a shit. No one was like, where's Live by Night? But with Batman, I keep getting the like, where's the fucking Batman? And I'm like, bro, I'm working. Give me a second." So, yeah, that is a very interesting point that he says, because he was saying, because Live by Night, it's, an original movie, it's an original idea, so there isn't really a lot of hype behind it. But then all of a sudden, when a director it's announced he's working on a project that everyone's very excited about, everyone just starts salivating like hungry dogs, and they just say, "Oh, I need it, 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 I need it," the shit like that. And I can understand the frustration with all that pressure, because he's the guy that is directing one of the most, if not the, I think I'll just say the most anticipated DC expanded universe movie yet. And yet he's a guy that's directed an Oscar-winning movie with Argo, and he won an Oscar for writing Good Will Hunting, and he's going to be directing this movie and producing it and co-writing it and starring in it. Like, goddamn, I don't even know how someone even handles that task. But yeah, it's just, I'm glad that he reaffirmed that he's directing it, because for a while I was very scared that he wasn't going to. So there were also frustrations that it was pushed back. And so I'm glad that this movie's still happening, and things seem to be going on track. And so far, this is the only thing going on where this is like the first official statement that we've gotten, like, since those rumors came out. Like, and when he said that if it's not perfect, I'm not gonna do it, after that quote came out. So I'm glad he reaffirmed it. So anyway, I think right now, what we should do is stop worrying about this movie. And I think, and I'm guilty of this too, of letting rumors get stuck in your head and making these rumors like warp your mind and warp our expectations. I think this is a good lesson here, that we can't let rumors get to our head, and the only thing we can only take from this is just only listen, cut out the rumor bullshit, and cut out speculation. And just, even though some people think, and I'm guilty of this too, we sometimes spend a bit too much time speculating. I'm guilty of that. And sometimes we just have to listen to the official statement. So anyways, I hope that the Batman just goes any news on the Batman goes complete radio silence. Let Ben Affleck and Jeff Johns, just let them work on it. And I hope the press stops bugging them so much about it. and so that let them work, let them do their jobs, and hopefully we can get an amazing Batman movie that I know Ben Affleck is capable of delivering on. So, anyways, those are my thoughts on this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If this is your first time watching me, I'm Mr. Gaming Guitarist. You can subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos from me. You can also support my channel on Patreon, and you can also watch the N4G TV podcast, which I host 4 times a month on the N4G TV YouTube channel. I'd appreciate it if you wanted to check those out. So links to that will be in the description, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.